This has proven to be one of the hardest devotionals I've ever done. I've lost count at how many times we had to start and restart and do this thing all over again. Because when talking about natural disasters, when talking about earthquakes, fires, hurricanes, and the many people that have been affected by these things, the mayhem and havoc that have been seen in the lives of people, there really are no words. But I pray that this devotional will bring you a little peace, a little hope. The Bible tells us in Luke 21 that there will be great earthquakes in various places, famines, pestilence, that there will be fearful sights. It tells us in that same chapter in verse 25 that there will be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars, that there will be great perplexity, and that the hearts of men would fail them with fear. And that's exactly what seems to be happening. Every single morning you turn on the news, and it serves as a reminder that this world is not our own. My family and I, we went through Hurricane Irma. And throughout the preparations, we were putting shutters, and we were getting food, and we were getting water. You really stop to reflect on the things that are important and the things that are not. The things you can live with and the things that you can live without. And we can all come to the conclusion that people are more important than things. Sure, we didn't want our house to be destroyed. We didn't want our cars to be destroyed. But in the end of the day, these things can be replaced. But people, they can't be replaced. This is why I love how the Hebrew word, specifically in the Bible, there are no words for mine and my. So I would never say, this is my house. This is my car. I wouldn't even say this is my husband. But you know how they would say it? This is a house for me. This is a car for me. This is a husband for me. And the idea behind this is that none of these things really belong to us, but that they were given to us by God, that we might use these things for His honor and for His glory and to radically serve others. But here's the thing. Unless we become vitally connected with God, we can never resist the effects of self-love and self-indulgence. I don't know how your prayers have been, but at this point, I don't know where to help next. I don't know where to send resources to next. Everywhere around the world, someone is suffering. But this is what c.slewis says. He says that while God whispers in our pleasures, He shouts in our pain. And it is His way to arouse a deaf world. Now, I'm not suggesting that God sends these things our way. He is a good, good Father. I'm suggesting that we live in a sinful world, but God, in His great love and creativity, can use these natural disasters as a way to wake us up, that we might stop, breathe, and reflect on what really is important and what really is not very important. Now, I don't know what to do. I'm not saying I have all the answers. I mean, I've already done this devotion so many times. I obviously don't have the right words to say. Because sometimes my prayer has been, Lord, what are you doing? Lord, what are you doing when you see sin and suffering and pain? What are you doing, God? But I felt very clear in my heart that God is saying, Amanda, I've already done something. And so I said, Lord, well, what have you done? And He says, I created you. God has created me, and God has created you so that we might ease some of the suffering in this world. God has given me resources and talents and abilities, not for my selfishness, but that I might impart that which He has given to me. Because friends, to whom much is given, much is required. We must do something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're going to do specifically, but my prayer is that God will begin to shout in your pain. Because this is what I believe. In an uncertain world, in a world that has inconsistency, in a world that we don't know what tomorrow might bring, we can hold on the promises of Jesus. I choose to anchor my heart, not on uncertainty of this world, but on the promises of Jesus Christ. And His promise is this: soon and very soon, the Son of Man, Jesus Christ, the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end, He will come with cloud, in the cloud, with great power and with great glory to bring salvation to all. Friends, this is my prayer, Pray tonight, intercede, ask, and plead that God will begin to show you in a very special way what He will use your life to do, to bring hope, peace, and happiness to thousands suffering around the world. So today, be that person.
Well, I created you. Yeah. Now if